so I can hear. So again, we're gonna use the playlist called Zooming 11, and we're gonna start in child's pose. My intention today is just to really connect with our breath. I'm finding, especially with all the emails I know I'm sending, we're all getting bombarded with information that we need, but sometimes it's too much. And then we're finding ourselves sort of going down this rabbit hole of untetheredness. And so my intention this morning is just to really help connect us with our breath with everything that we're doing. And so with that, you can start your playlist and get into child's pose. And really, really just start to tap into your breath. So for however it sounds and feels, just allow for that without judgment, without control, right? There's so much of that going on outside of us. Let's really build that bubble of Teflon all around us so that nothing seeps in to our consciousness and our ability to really smooth out and calm our breath and our mind. So just come up to the fingertips, shrug the shoulders up by the ears, and just lower them down your spine. So just do that 2 more times. Whatever pace you have for the breath now, just use it. So just these inhales and exhales, shoulders up. And the next time the shoulders come down, pause with them down low away from your ears. Crawl your hands over to the right and just melt into the left side body. So if you want to move your right rib cage to your right thigh, go for it. And if you like to bend your right hand next to your knee and scrub the palm down and forward so that you really enhance that left side. And then for a few moments or two, let that right hand go long by your right foot. And keep these arms wide here. We're going to stand up on the shins on a nice big inhale, wide arms. Reach the arms up, stay in this twist. Exhale, open. And again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach up, spin forward, draw the hands to the heart. Take a nice inhale, stay for the exhale. Hinge from the hips, come into tabletop position. Keep your toes together and inhale, open up for cow. Exhale, round. 2 more again, pace of your breath. Snuggle your hands under the shoulders if they didn't quite land there. And then exhale. And then hold your cat pose and start to sway the hips gently left and right. Perhaps the neck starts to follow. The shoulders start to lift up towards the ear, each direction as well. So again, you're feeling the side body stretching and you're really working the navel up and in gently. And then come on back to child's pose. Take a full breath in. Sigh with an open mouth out. Draw your hands to the left. And just pause in the side stretch here. Try to move the left rib cage to the left thigh. Option, keep the left hand long or next to your left knee for a few more rounds of breath there. And then left hand long by your foot. A full cycle of breath or 2 here. Maybe crawling that right hand over to the left. Stay on the shins, reach those arms out wide. Inhale up to the sky, stay in twist. Exhale, feel the hip bones hug towards each other. Knit the rib cage in as well. Inhale up and open. Exhale, hands to heart. This time take the arms out and up. Gentle back bend, goalposts. Gently press the hips forward. Keep those toes zipped together. Feel your glutes. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, traditional tabletop. Now parallel the feet. Tuck the toes under. Inhale and exhale. 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And again, hold that cat pose. Exhale. And start to shift right and left. You can let your shoulder move up towards the ear each leg. And then come on and meet me in downward facing dog. If you're with me with my playlist, I have my Lenny going first thing in the morning. And he's saying, it's enough, right? And that's such a loaded statement. What is enough, right? Are we enough? Do we have enough? When we really appreciate what we have, that is enough, right? And sometimes we can say it's enough in a negative way, like stop screaming, stop thinking, stop being untethered, right? So let it be enough that you can breathe. Bend those knees a ton in bear pose. Start to gaze forward. Exhale, take the chin tuck down. So 2 more like that, and each time the chin tucks down towards your thighs, feel that deep belly rise. And then in that same way, we'll slowly shift to plank. Exhale, back to bear. Inhale. Stretch the head forward, feel the glutes, feel the thighs. Hold your plank. 5 breaths. If you need to put your knees down, put your knees down. If you need to put your forearms down, put your forearms down. Let your breath find its place. And just notice what is enough. It's enough just to breathe. It's enough just to hold yourself here without judgment. Try to remain calm. You want to sway, start to sway, right? Just find your way to play in each pose with the placement of your body and where your breath is going. Take the right knee down under the hip. We'll create spinal balance, right arm forward, left leg back. And notice again, we all have a natural curve. We don't want to just dump in our back. So move the hip bone towards your shoulder. Reach in opposite directions. We're just going to hold this. Right? Are you squeezing your left butt cheek enough? Only you know that. And we're going to hold elbow to knee, round and curl. Feel the navel hollow. Feel the spine round. Take your right hand down and step your left foot outside the right hand. And then reach the left arm back. Feel the heart open. Option, keep your right foot rooted if you're ready for a gentle quad stretch. Just pick it up, maybe reach for it. But take that right hand under the shoulder. Right, so it's a back bend. Knit the ribs in, lift the heart, breathe. 1 more breath here. Lower the right foot if you have it. Meet me back at the top of that push-up plank pose. Inhale. This time exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more like that. Shift forward, reach the heels away from the head. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, hold your plank, stretch the head and heart forward. Feel the gentle cupping of the fingers. Pull the energy to your upper arms and hug them in. Soften your face, soften your jaw. 2 more breaths here. You want to sway again, sway again. You're going to gently shift the left knee under the hip. Hold your spinal balance. Adjust the right hand under the shoulder if you need to. And again, move the hips towards your shoulders so you feel the core engage. Lift the left arm higher. Squeeze back through the left glute more. 2 more breaths to hold here. Root down through your left shin. And then hold this elbow to knee. Feel the back curl. Feel the navel lift in and up. Take the left hand down, move the right foot outside the right hand, and just get into this open-hearted pose first. You're already in a hip flexor and a quad stretch, or enhance it. So it's a gentle reach, a gentle touch. Try not to grip. From here, you're going to keep the right foot outside, and we're going to step up to Malasana. Left foot outside, left hand. Take your elbows inside your thighs. So I want you to feel the crown of the head reaching up here, and I want you to feel Mula Bandha active, your pelvic floor. Take your chin, bow down, and then take your arms, crawl forward to turtle pose. And as you do this, make sure the knees track open behind you. So stay in those Malasana legs, and again, shift side to side. Keep your feet in Malasana, draw the hands back to the heart. Slow motion in 5 counts. We're going to stand tall. When we get to the top, here's 1. You're going to squeeze your glutes together. 2, keep those knees open wide. 3, 4, feel the strength of your legs as you reach the arms up. One more time like that in reverse. Hands to heart. Here's one. Exhale, two. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Back to Balasana. One more time, come out to that turtle pose. Stay still or shift side to side. And then draw the hands back to the heart. 5 more counts. We'll go up 1. Feel the glutes, feel the quads. 2. Feel your core, soften your shoulders. 3, 4, 5. Stay at the top, side stretch to the right. Take that left arm next to your face. And make sure, take your own right hand to the front of your left hip and gently spin it forward. So the hips are square, gently knitting in. You can keep your hand here, it feels nice, right? One more breath. And just switch sides. Left hand down the leg. And either keep the left hand here or just one time, just offer that right hip forward. Keep your feet wide, arms high. Come back to the goal post. Breathe, sigh out. Inhale, arms high. Step the feet together, top of the mat, close the eyes. If you'd like to set an intention, set one here. And as you do that, feel that energetic lift of heart with the pressing down of your feet, right? Shoulders away from ears. Your breath is flowing everywhere you can find a place to put it. Inhale, reach those arms out and up. Deeply bend the knees, belly stays on the thighs, forward fold. Lengthen hands on the shins, forward with the crown of the head. Bend the knees, belly to thighs. 2 more like that. Inhale, stretch long. Exhale, bend the knees, ribcage on your thighs. Last time, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, meet me back at the top of that push-up. Take a big breath here. Tap the knees down, notice if the spine moves, don't let it, and straighten out the legs. 2 more like that. Keep the head still, use your core here, straighten out the legs. We're gonna come all the way down, knees, bend the elbows, chest, chin. Lift up the right leg, spiral the thigh, take the foot out wide, same thing with the left. Come to the fingertips, hug the elbows in towards your mid-back, and then lift up for low cobra. So this is kind of low here. Press your feet down, scrub those tentative fingers towards each other, like you're gripping 2 softballs under your hands. Then take your palms open on your sacrum. Let that little anchor help you stay here or lift a little higher. Elbows go towards each other. Option, stay here or float your feet off the ground as you stretch the legs back. Feel the hamstrings spiral up to your ceiling or the sky if you're outside. One more breath here. Toes down, come through table. Pause and take a cow. Pause and take a cat. Tuck the toes under and come to downward facing dog. Settle in here. Sway or stay still. On an inhale, stretch your right leg straight back. Exhale, come through core plank and pause. Feel the spine round, feel the chin tuck towards the knee. Set the foot between the hands and come to Anjane. Reach those arms up overhead. Find your placement and find your breath. You can close your eyes. Make sure the right heel scrubbing down and forward. As you know, it'll turn on your right glute. And really root down through this whole left leg and turn on the left glute. We'll come back to that wide arm twist. Pause here. Make sure the right knee stays open to the right. We'll come back to the sky and come back to goalpost arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, frame your right foot. Step to plank. One more time, tap the knees, stay here. Straighten out the legs. Now knees, chest, chin. So prepping for chaturanga next time. Inhale, come through cobra, low, medium, or a little higher. Anchor through that sacrum. Maybe stay here, wiggle around. See how you feel. Then tap down, come through table if you want to, or reverse plank to dog. Ears even with your upper arms, or the chin's tucked all the way down. Inhale, float your left leg up. Slow motion, knee to nose. Feel every vertebrae curling. Feel every fiber, every cell of your back stretching. Then lightly step the foot between the hands, Anjane. Breathe. Feel the side body, feel your front and back body. So the low ribs behind you, lift them up towards your heart. Stay in upright twist and breathe. Reach it back up, come to the goalpost. So building our little flow here. Inhale high, exhale down low. Plank, knees, chest, chin, or if you're ready, chaturanga, Bakasana. Shift to your toes. Move your breath. Use your core, transfer to dog. One movement, one breath. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, up. Exhale, goalpost. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands down. Through that vinyasa, inhale. Everything has a breath. Everything has a way to open up your body and loosen up your mind. Left leg high. Step it forward. Link this stuff with your own breath as it is, fast or slow. I'm not going to change this. We're going to go through one more time. Hands down, plank chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. When you're ready, you'll float your right leg on your inhale. Step it through, exhale. Arms lift, inhale. Upright twist, exhale. Again, just don't think, just breathe. Take your time. Knees, chest, chin is always fine. When you're ready, the left leg will float on your inhale. The foot will step through on the exhale. Upright twist. Keep those hip points tugging towards each other. Open the upper back. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Hold your inhale, stay for the exhale. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step or hop forward. Lengthen and fold. Root to rise. Add back in that right hand down, side stretch. And other way. Draw the hands to the heart, recall your intention. Tree pose, standing on your right foot. Move the left knee open, low, medium, or high. Find a focus, steady gaze. Hands where you like them, right? It might be nice this morning to just cross your right arm in front of your left arm. Give yourself a little hip hug and yourself a big hug, right? So that might feel nice. Always play with something different if you want to. I'll just stay there. Okay, left knee forward, hands to heart. Come through a bent knee, warrior three. Deeply bend that right knee. Come back up to crane. And two more like that. Bend the right knee to hinge over the right hip joint. Keep the leg bent. Use your core. Use the strength of your right glute. Pause in this bent knee three. Hands down. One leg plank. Right knee to the shoulder. Stay in plank. Right knee to the left. Stay in plank. The foot steps back through. We come back to Anjane. We begin the same way. Take that upright twist. Come back to the goalpost. Adding on here, half splits. So first time here, we'll stay here. You have a block at home, you can reach for one or a cushion, right? Sway side to side a little bit. Feel the collarbones widen. And then stay with the hips gently shifting to the right. And then you can fold over this right leg. Bend your right knee. Step your left foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise. This time, left hand down. And reach it. Right hand down. Reach it up, hands to heart. Standing on your left foot, open the right knee for tree. If you liked that arm variation, you'd cross your left arm in front of the right. And just use your fingertips to grip your outer hips. So you're giving yourself this little hug, and then you lift that heart up. It's just a nice reminder to keep your rib cage knitting in, as well as your hip points knitting in. One more breath. Hands to heart, left, right knee forward. Hinge the left knee down as you hinge over the left hip joint. Bent knee 3. Back and forth, slow and controlled. You need to touch the right foot down in between. That's okay. Right? Think about what is enough. It's enough that you're breathing. Pause in bent knee 3. Take the hands down. We'll touch through runners to come to one leg plank. Left knee high to the shoulder, stay in plank. Slow cross under. Come back to Anjane, left foot steps, right shin grounds. That same little flow, arms high. Take that twist. Back to bowl post. And we'll stay in Ardha Hanumanasana. So first time in this left hamstring. Take a moment or two to shift side to side. Flex all 5 toes towards your face. And soften the face. Stay upright or fold down. Shift your hips to the left slightly. Bend into your left knee. Step the right foot forward and rise. Right hand down. And lift it. Left hand. So just link with breath. Hands to heart. Take your left knee to crane and take the heel to the thigh and just open for tree. Keep your hands here. Take that soft gaze, lighten your eyeballs, lighten your eyelids. Left knee forward, bent knee or straight leg, warrior 3. These little tick-tocks back and forth. So if you want to keep the legs straight, that's up to you. Hinge over the right hip joint. Use the core. Pause in warrior 3. If your leg is straight, that's fine, but we all need to bend it to get the hands down to one leg plank. Smooth and controlled. Again, try not to think, just go for breath, go for feeling as you cross it under. Right foot steps, left shin grounds. And now we breathe, 1 breath each. Inhale, upright twist, exhale. Inhale, goal post here, exhale. Inhale, hinge back, hands on or off the floor, half splits. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, step left foot forward. And rise. Left hand down. So try to remove any rough edges. It's almost like there's just no beginning and no end. Hands to heart, right knee up. Try to kiss the heel to the top of your thigh. Open to tree or reach down and fix the foot. 2 more breaths. Again, remove any fuzziness, any roughness. Right knee forward, hands stay at the heart. Bent knee 3 or straight leg with your left leg. Back and forth slowly. Don't take this in your back. Protect it by knitting those ribs in. Use your core. We pause in warrior 3. Your left leg is bent. Keep it. Everybody else bend it. Reach down. Left foot back, 1 leg plank. Smoothly to the shoulder. Smoothly to plank. Underneath, just as smoothly. Step it forward, Anjane. Connect with your breath. Inhale. Upright twist. Goal post. Hands down in that half splits or reach your back. Bend the knee. Hands down, step up. And fold. Last time through. Right hand down. Lift it. Left hand. Lift it. Changing one thing here. Left knee high. Flying pigeon, sit down low for 3. Hands to the heart or out like wings, 2. Keep this right knee bent. Take the hands to the heart. Shift to bent knee 3. And just tuck it in. Keep it bent. Exhale. Tuck the left knee in. 1 more time. Bent knee 3. Hold. Hands down. 1 leg plank. To the right. Keep the head forward. Keep the spine long. To the left. Step it forward. Lower. 1 more time. Breathe. So find that calm mind as you just move your limbs. Take that half splits. Lift up and try to not touch down as you step up. Inhale. Left hand down. That was a little surprise. Right hand down. Inhale. Hands to heart. Right knee up. Flying pigeon. Take your seat. Cross the ankle, hands stay or float them out. 3, 2. Keep the left knee bent, hands to heart. Bent knee. 3, tick-tock knee hugs in. Feel the core. Press it back. And again. Pause here. Hands down. Last time through, one leg plank. To the shoulder. Cross it under. Left foot steps. All with the pace of your breath. If I'm moving at a different pace, please use yours. Lift the heart. Hinge it back. Try not to touch down, step forward, chair pose and pause. Close your eyes. If you need to take a little peek down the tip of your nose, make sure you can see your toes. You're shifting your hip creases back. You're lifting your heart up. Looks good. Can you get a little lower? Beautiful. Make sure those toes are light. Curl them off the mat and curl the corners of your mouth up as well. Ardha. Lift the heels, take the arms out wide. Lower the heels, forward fold. Inhale, Uka. Exhale, Ardha. Float the heels, float the hands. Lower the heels, forward fold. 2 more. All with the pace of your breath. Slow down if you want to. Perch on those tippy toes. Forward fold. Last time, Uttka. Ardha. Now stay on those tippy toes. Hold here, knees wide, or hands down, Bakasana. So if you're taking crow pose, again, be with your breath. Feel like you're wrapping your upper arms and your inner thighs around a big ball. We're meeting in downward face. If you want to step or hop or float back, go there. And breathe. So close your eyes. Reconnect with your breath. Curl the toes away from the mat. And can you lift your sit bones higher? Notice anything you're hanging on to. Tension in your body. Tension in your mind. Just exhale it out. One more time, just notice and breathe. Right leg high to the sky. Step it forward and come to warrior 1. All right? So just find your placement here. We're going to hold this because it's the first time again. Some of us like to straighten out. Gently spin the left hip forward. And then lift both hips up as you lift your arms up. And again, either feel like you're stretching the feet in opposite directions or towards each other energetically. But take a long enough stance on your mat at home. Take your right knees over your ankle. The arch is lifted of your left foot. Okay. We're going to come back to hands high. Upright twist, hard with the left foot down. Inhale, goal post. Reach up, and this time hinge forward. I want you to feel like there's a post coming off the floor, hugging your belly here, and you're pressing down upon it so your whole back turns on. Same thing, upright twist here in this lean. Reach the right arm forward and come to goal post here. And then wrap the left arm under, stay upright, or forward fold humble. Let this be relaxing. Can you lift the right toes off the mat? Hug to the midline, outer knee to outer shoulder, or inner knee, sorry. Keep these warrior legs, come to Spider-Man, crawl to the left. Make sure the right knee stays open to the right. Turn your right toes forward, take a quarter turn to the left for wide monkey, and then keep crawling those hands forward, long dog. Toes in slightly, heels out. You can stay or sway, right? Go with what feels good. That might include an inversion next time through. All right, take those hands under the shoulders, long spine. Come back to warrior 1 feet. Lift the arms out to the side, find the core, find your legs, and then return to warrior 1. Exhale, hands down through Vinyasa or skip it. You can include a lifted leg, 3-legged dog, dance, be happy. Inhale, float the left leg up, step the left foot forward, and find your warrior 1. It's nice when I have a song like Sweet Child of Mine and one of my children is practicing with me. All right, if you want to straighten out, spin those hips, lift the heart, lift the hips, hug in towards your midline. Feet scrubbing away from each other or towards each other. One more breath. Keep the feet upright, twist. Reach them up, goal post. Okay, now here comes that post, leaning over, pressing your torso against an imaginary pole so your back is turned on, your core is turned on. Keep the feet, left arm back for that wide twist. Reach it forward, goal post. Right arm under for eagle, wrap, stay, or fold. Find a place to breathe in a relaxed and calm way. Let go of worry, let go of tension. Keep those warrior legs. Be strong warriors as you float out to the right. Left knee opens to the left. Quarter turn to the right, wide monkey. You can return to long dog, reverse dog. And again, if you have an inversion, take it. Breathe. Toes light. If you're with me, arches light. We all meet in wide monkey. Come back to those warrior legs. Now this is important. Find your legs first, find your core next, then reach the arms out. Then reach the arms out. That's slow. Hands down, Vinyasa. We'll do that whole little thing again. Breathe in and sigh out. Right leg floats, right foot steps. Warrior one, come on up. Upright twist. Goal post. Lean. Upright twist. Reach it. Goal post. Left arm under. Inhale. Exhale. Crawl to the left. Inhale. Quarter turn. Exhale. One breath here. Inhale. Forward fold. Lengthen back out. Warrior one legs. Exhale, hands out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let it go. Vinyasa or skip it. So the stuff we go leaning forward, leaning back. If you have a tweaky back, you need to use your core. Go slowly, step it forward. Find your legs, find your core. Inhale, upright twist. Goal post, maybe sigh. Don't hang on to tension. Lean. Swim it back, wide. Reach it forward. Back to cactus. Right arm wraps. Inhale, fold, exhale. Arms to the right, inhale. Quarter turn, exhale. Inhale wide, exhale, fold. Right back up, right back forward. Exhale the arms out. Inhale, use your legs, use your core. Exhale, slow descend, meet in dog. One more time through, just like that. When you're ready, right leg high. Again, remove any rough edges. Just breathe. Just flow. If you forget something, don't worry about it. Use the back and the core as you press forward. Right arm back. Reach it. Cactus. Left arm under, inhale. Exhale. Keep the right knee open. Arms to the left. Wide. Fold. Right back up. Right back forward. Exhale. Inhale. Meet me in downward facing dog. Knees, chest, chin, don't forget. You don't have to always go for more. What is enough? Left leg. Left foot. Slow rise to one. Upright. Keep those hip points hugging in the whole time. Here comes that press, that lean. Left arm wide. Reach it. Under. Fold. To the right. Wide monkey. Fold. Breathe and lengthen. Shift back forward. Arms out. Arms up. We have a hold to knee and dog. A forearm plank. a child's pose, or a supported headstand. You have 10 breaths. Do you need a break? Do you need a sip? Do you need a towel? Do you need to hear your breath more than you ever heard it between your ears? Do you need to notice where you can send it deeper? Right? Send it in all directions. All right, keep breathing. 5 more breaths. If you're upside down, start to pike your legs. We're all going to meet in child's pose in about 3 breaths. In 2 more. And meet us here with the hands along. One more big breath. We're going to meet in forearm plank, everybody. If you were just there, here's your bonus round. Make sure you wrap your fingertips around the base of your arms. Hands clasped. Press your heels back. Press your head forward. Start to rock forward, back. Keep those glutes engaged. Just like you're sawing a log of wood, and that log of wood is your mat. So forward and back. If you've never had a chance to take Erica Burton's class on Thursday, it's an amazing class. It's hard for me to take on Thursdays because I teach a tone class on Wednesdays. And man, she's really hard sometimes in a good way, but my muscles are like, Erica, really? So one thing I learned in the class a couple weeks ago of hers, everybody pause in your forearm plank. We were just shifting forward and back. I want you to imagine now you are a rag and you're dusting off a table, and the table is your mat, back and forth. That's a whole different set of muscles. You're going to feel this lower in your transverse abdominis. You're just sliding across the surface of the table. So the hips are still. You're still doming the back. For me, I really felt this deep in my core. So just 4 more backs and forth. 4, 3, 2. We're going to stay with our core here. So come down through Sphinx pose. Let it go for just a breath. Lift the heart, lift the gaze. Come on down and flip over onto your back. So if you've got my playlist going, there is a rhythm for the song we're on. Everybody start with your feet down. Take your hands up to the sky. Like a medicine ball just plopped down from the sky, weighs about 50 pounds. We curl around it. So keep that curl, pulse 8, 7, 6, 5, 3. Pause on one, can you lift the shoulders a little higher? Keep your feet down or floating to a shelf. Same thing, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pause. Can you reach higher? Legs up and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pause. Reach higher. Bend back to the shelf. Palms out your right thigh and pulse to the obliques. This bothers your back, put your left foot down. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Pause, reach both shoulders off the ground. Switch to the left and pulse. 8 to go here. 7, right foot can go down. 5, 4, 3. Pause, reach higher. Hands go behind the head and yogi bikes. You can pause in the center, or you can skip that pause. You have 10, 9. Try to smile. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Even out. Reach those feet, reach those hands, close your eyes. Out to the right, reach, close your eyes. Back to the sky, stay lifted. Back to the left. And lower the feet. Come into a bridge pose, breathe up. Slow tap down. 2 more, inhale, just flow with your breath. Little squeeze of glutes, exhale. Now stay in your bridge. Feet are a little wider than usual. Shoulders down, face is soft. Just 1 more big breath here. Undulate down one vertebra at a time. Really take your time. Feel that core engage, 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 engage. Tap down and just come to the right. Hands and knees, or the left. Take a cow, take a cat, and come back to downward facing dog. All right, first time into the hips here, we'll float the right leg up, bend and stack, stay or circle. Press your right hand down, press your left hand down, melt your left side rib cage to your left thigh, stay with the hip open. We're continuing with a belly stretch, a back bend. Flip your dog, shoulders over wrists, slow bend. Spin the palm down, lift the heart, shift the gaze up. Right hand down, come to plank and pause. Hold here. Feet together, right hand stays, side plank bashi. If you need to come to gate pose, go. If you want to float your left leg high, float it. You have 3. You have 2. You have 1, come back to plank. And then back to dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Readjust your fingertips forward. Readjust your hips high as you float your left leg. Bend and stack, stare, circle. Even out your sides. And try to return to smooth, even breaths. Even if they're a little faster, stay or flip. Try to even them out. Spin your palm down, lift your heart up. Slowly return to plank with your feet together. Left hand stays under the shoulder, side plank, right side. Stay or float. 3, 2, 1. Plank to dog. Right leg floats, step it forward, open up warrior 2. Now take up all that space. And just like in warrior 1, you need to straighten out or whatever. But again, either energetically move your feet in opposite directions or towards each other. Now spread those hands out. Flip both palms up, lift the shoulders, lower them, spread the hands back out. Lift your right heel high, lower it, reverse your warrior. Lift your right heel, lower it. Supported side angle, lift your right heel, get lower with that thigh, lower it. Now breathe. Any variations you have here, early or stay, it can include that spine long basketball reach. 2 more breaths. Back to warrior 2. 1 time straighten out, back to 2. Keep it straight. Left hand, right wrist, sky archer, lean back. Move the right hip forward and still hug those hip bones towards each other even here, and your belly in and up. Trikonasana, slow descend. Gently hug your top hip and then spin your gaze. Collarbones stay wide. We're not moving into half moon yet. Look down, bend your right knee, close to runners. Step your left foot up, chair pose. Ardha. Inhale, lengthen. We're adding a twist here, left elbow outside the thigh. You can stay or play with the side crow. We did that last time we were together, I think. Or open up the arms. Lift your right heel up. If you're with me, lower it. Lift your left heel up if you're with me. Lower it. Everybody, knee and twisted chair with both heels high, sit bones down, low, low, low. Come to half chair, little squat. Stay on those tippy toes, reach it high. Lower the heels, lower the hands. Take your right hand forward or floating to half moon pose. Left toes back. Start to hinge and open and open and open. You might stay floating. Breathe. Flex your feet if your right hand's down. That is totally fine. Bend your right knee, come right back up. Hands to heart. Clear that out, sun A. Exhale. Inhale. If you hop, we land at the bottom of a push-up in chaturanga. Return to dog. Connect with your breath. Float your left leg high, step it forward, warrior two. I'm just gonna shift around, so I'm still on my left leg, but I can see you. Okay, flip your palms up, lift up, lower. So you're facing the other way, I just wanna make sure I can see you. Float the left heel high, lower it, reverse, left heel high, lower it, side angle. Left heel high, get that left thigh lower. Now put it down and stay in your side angle. Wherever you went on the first side, try to repeat that. You floated both, flip both. Ribcage stays knitting in. Come back to two. Reach up and straighten out. Back to two. Reach up, straighten out. Right hand, left wrist, sky archer. Move that left hip forward. Feel your feet press down. Your quads lift up. Slow motion Trikonasana. So I just shifted around. Don't get confused. Everyone's left foot is forward. You're in triangle pose. Bend your left knee. We're stepping into chair pose. Right foot forward. Inhale, arms up. Hands to heart lengthen, right elbow hooks outside that thigh. Play with what you played with. If you're with me, stay. Float your left heel up. Connect that elbow to the thigh, lower. Right heel lifts. Lower. Everybody meet. And twisted tiptoe chair. Get those sit bones lower and lower. Stay on those tippy toes. Bring the hands to the heart. Slow motion, lift up, rise up. Lower heels, lower hands. All right, keep your left hand at the heart. Your left foot is forward. We're floating into half moon, right toes back, right hand down, left hand reaches down, right hand reaches up. Soften your breath. Come right back where we started, hands to heart. Clear that out, sun A. Exhale. Inhale, make your way to dog. Exhale. We're gonna do that again. I'm gonna spin around, so I'm the same side with you. Right leg high, warrior two. Float the heel, lower, reverse, float it, lower, supported, float the heel, lower or stay full side angle. Maybe you have a bind or a half bind. Just take whatever you're doing out of your mind. Don't think, feel. We're gonna meet back in warrior two. Straighten out the arms and the leg, inhale. Back to two. And again, inhale. Backhand top wrist or backhand down for reverse triangle. And then Trikonasana. Any other variations with your arms? Just keep breathing. Okay, we're gonna bend that right knee. We're gonna step to chair pose. Take the hands to the heart. Lengthen and hook the left elbow outside again. Everybody stay with me. Lift your right heel. Lower. Lift the left heel. Lift them both. Sit bones down and down. Hands to heart. Slow motion tippy toes. Lower. Half moon, right hand, left leg. 3, 2. Bend. Replace through chair. Stand tall, goalpost side. Clear it out, sun A. You don't have to jump. You don't have to even chaturanga, you know. Breathe it in. I'm just flipping around, breathe it out. Left leg high, warrior two. Inhale, float it. Exhale, reverse. Lift the heel, lower it. Supported side angle one time. Lift it, lower it, stay or go deeper. Okay, now breathe. Where is it stuck? Notice. And just be with your breath. 3 more of them. Soft face, soft jaw. Warrior two. Straighten out once. Bend again to two. Straighten out. Reverse triangle. Same hands, different hands, but the same rules apply. Feet press, left side rib cage opening, slow Trikonasana. Any arm variations you took, even out. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You need to touch your hands down to get to chair. Do it otherwise with me. Bend and step your right foot forward. Uka, Ardha. Right elbow hook, stay and twist. Left heel high. Right heel high. Both heels high. Sit bones down, down, and down. Hands spin to the heart. Slow motion, lift, lift, lift. And then down. Float to half moon. Left foot stays, right leg floats. Breathe. Bend your left to step down through chair. Stand tall, goal post. Sun A, clear it. Let it go. Breathe in and sigh out. Stay where you are. I'm spinning back around. Last time through. Right leg up. Right foot steps. Warrior two. Stay here and float the heel and close your eyes. Heel high or low. Reverse and hold it. Can you get your thigh down lower? Heel high or low. Angle your way. You can fake bind. You can full bind. Heel high or low. Back to two. One time straighten. Last time two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Hold here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Triangle. We're taking out the chair pose. We're floating to half moon from here. So maybe you like that better with your hand down, shift and float. We are staying forward. Bend your right, replace the left, come through chair to protect your back on the way up. Hands to heart, Sun A, cleared out. Breathe. You're ready to jump back, remember, ball, chaturanga. Breathe in, sigh it out. I'm having some fun spinning around. Left leg high, step it through. So we're gonna hold this one. Float your heel. Can you move your breath higher to your collarbones, your jawline? Keep the heel floating if you like, reverse and hold. This hand is just gracefully placed. It's not gripping, it's not pressing. Side angle, supported or otherwise. Heel high or low. Warrior two. One time straighten. Warrior two. Reverse triangle, hold. Final time triangle. And then finally float from here to half moon pose. Stay forward, bend your left, touch down with the right. Chair pose, hold here. Come down lower, come down lower, lower still, all the way down. One time boat pose with your toes down, fingertips forward, fingertips down, toes up or floating, or higher. Half boat, fingertips can stay down, your forearms can come down, or you're floating. 3, 2, bridge pose. Press those upper arms into the ground, puff the chest through the gate of the shoulders, and now float, bridge pose. Can you let your breath, if you're outside and you feel a breeze, enjoy it. Imagine if you're outside and there's a soft breeze. Stay here or snuggle your shoulders underneath you one at a time. Or come down and take full wheel. Just checking my time here. Perfect. All right, so remember, if you come into full wheel, you don't want to stop on the crown of your head on the way up or down. If lifting your heels brings it out of your back, great. Lower your heels if you need to, fine. When you come down, you tuck the chin, land in the upper back to bridge pose. Final 5 breaths here. We're gonna get into hips from here. So if you're a pigeon person, you're welcome to flip over through dog or table. If you're with me, we're gonna take thread the needle. Right ankle over the left thigh. First, take your hand inside this right thigh. Press the knee away from you, right? Keep that there as you take just the left hand behind. So keep that knee away from you as you start to bring the knee closer on the left side. And then you can either stay right here or replace the elbow with the hand as you clasp both behind the hamstring. Okay, now find your breath. Replace any tension in your body, any tension with your thoughts, with either the music you hear or the music of the breath you're creating. Start to straighten out the left leg and keep the right ankle crossed. And if you can, get a towel at home if you can't reach for the foot, or just reach behind the calf. But get into a hamstring stretch, right? And if you can't clasp both hands behind this this left calf, you can still take the hand inside the right thigh to press it away. So stay in the hip opener, but add in a hamstring stretch. If you're in pigeon, you're getting a hamstring stretch. Just lengthen your left leg back. Slowly take yourself to your other side. If you're in pigeon, you can flow through a back bend, you know you. Switch if you're with me, and start with just the left hand inside the thigh. So not on the knee, press it away. And as you pick up this right thigh, hand behind it, still take that left knee away from you. Stay here if it feels good, or replace the elbow where the hand was inside that thigh and pull it. If you're in pigeon, try to lengthen the rib cage over the front shin. Come into that hamstring stretch if you're with me. Lengthen the right leg down if you're in pigeon. Hand to foot or hand to calf. One or both. Continue opening up this left thigh if that feels good. So just lighten the load, body and mind. Everybody make his or her way to backs, to hug knees in and massage. Make slow circles, each direction a few times. Our final pose on our back will be happy baby. So if you always grab for the outer toes, that's fine. Sometimes it's nice to reach inside and press the heels down, right? So remember, if your tailbone comes up, let it down, and you're in neutral spine. So there's a little airflow underneath your lumbar, the back of the head, and harder pressing down with your sacrum, the very base of your spine. You like to straddle, straddle. Final 2 poses actually. So go ahead and hug the knees in. We're going to come into twist. So I'm offering knee pile today. If you like to take your feet down, take your feet down. Just let the knees fall like little leaves to the right. And then at home, take your right hand to the crease of your left hip, lengthen it down. We've been enjoying that hug I'm offering, left hand to the front of the right shoulder. And as you press that down, your hands are going in opposite directions, but you're creating, again, this hug across your heart for yourself. Arms out wide. If you're with me, use core to float the knees back to center and let them float slowly to the left on your exhale. Left hand to the crease of the hip. Right hand to the front of the left shoulder, pressing it back and down. Give yourself that hug. Spin your gaze, soften your face. Hands out wide, use core, knees up. And then one leg at a time, float out to Shavasana. You want to take your legs to a wall at home, take it. But keep your arms out wide or even above your head. So take up space in your Shavasana this morning. Just a reminder that you matter here on the earth. Take up your space. Let go of mental and physical tension here as you breathe. Just notice the gentle pull of gravity behind you, underneath you. And how the opposite happens, that floating energy above you, that lightness. Stay in your Shavasana. So I've been enjoying the beginning of this book I just started, Untamed by Glennon Doyle. And there was a story she's telling about her daughter learning about the plight of polar bears. So stay in your Shavasana or start to gently awaken yourself. And the daughter really couldn't get over the fact that polar bears were suffering. And so this is about her daughter's name's Tish. And she said, Tish is sensitive, and that is her superpower. The opposite of sensitive is not brave. It's not brave to refuse to pay attention, to refuse to notice, to refuse to feel and know and imagine. The opposite of sensitive is insensitive, and that's no badge of honor at all. So bring your sensitive self back into your mind as you hug in and make your way up to a seat eventually, right? And just remember that when we're in our yoga practice, we are noticing, we are being sensitive to ourselves, and then by extension, sensitive to others. So I really enjoyed what she was saying about sensitivity is a superpower, right? In some cultures, the sensitive are the intuitives, they're the healers, right? So just try to make space for your sensitivity and allow the sensitivity of others as well. And instead of thinking it as a weakness within yourself or others, start to reimagine it as a superpower. So as you bring your hands to your heart, bring your sensitive heart into that powerful place of feeling like you have a superpower. We can all use one, or 14. Om Shanti, Om Peace. Namaste. Thank you so much. Wait just a second. Let me turn off my recording before I turn on your voices.